which can be very dangerous. Probably the most dangerous part of the level. In fact, it is the most dangerous part of the level. Many teams have been completely in-capped here. The fall damage can be devastating. The hunters can pound someone, and they can, if they do it in the correct spot, they can make the other teammates actually stumble off as well as take fall damage and not be able to. There's no quick access to go back up to save that person or to pick them up if they do get in-capped. Looks like they are running out here now. Griff leading the way. One player still invisible, silent, going crouch with the Uzi, trying to pick that smoker if he tries to peek his head out. Adma, oh, looks like Griff jumps down. Only boxes to the left. Second player jumps down. They still have two up top. Hunter's going up. Smoker getting the pull on blind. Hunter pouncing him though. Not sure if that probably was intentional. He's going to take even more damage from the fall and the Hunter on top of him. He's definitely going to be close to yellow there, if not already at exactly 40 health. I'm not sure if he got the fall damage, but he's okay. He's still in green, but maybe he didn't take the fall damage. Because the fall damage combined with the pounce is massive damage. Maybe he didn't get it because the Hunter pounced the pull out of the air. So they move here, move through this part of the level relatively unscathed. So looking good. Still 4 med kits. Still have to fight the tank though. 200 smoker boomer. 100 in the front, 100 in the back. Smoker up top. Boomer's gonna come in. Boomer gets taken out a little bit early there. Hunter gets knocked off. Smoker gets knocked off. The tongue gets broken rather. Not too of a great attack. Looks like they did manage to get Francis in yellow, so I was correct. He was very close to 40 health in that pounce he took earlier. Maybe he took a little fall damage, not sure. As you see, the cabinet has nothing but pills, so there's no more excuses saying the AI directed maybe this team. We had them down to black and white, but they found 4 medkits. Not anymore. All pills. But to say the least, the SIBO configuration still isn't perfect, as it sometimes is a buttload of pills in almost every type of location. There's pills, pills, pills. So it's not perfect. Things have to be improved, but it's definitely a huge step in the right direction. I firmly believe that going pills only makes competitive play for Left 4 Dead more viable, and people respect the idea a little more. It's almost like saying pills would kind of be ridiculous in a game like. Honestly, I can't really relate to any other game, so I don't know where I'm going with that. I'll just get back to the game. More FPS skipping here. This time for 5-10 seconds. Not sure what's going on with this demo, but FPS looks very steady. But every now and then the video freezes for 10 seconds. But the end viewer probably won't realize this, as I'll edit it out, and I will try to make an attempt to perfect the video much more this time. Make sure there's no, or reduce the amount of audio unsyncing, if possible, eliminate it totally. I've gotten much better at Vegas, if you count growth from knowing nothing to now. It's pretty much exponential growth. So the next, or this VOD, which is the next video, should have more production value, less errors. As far as the FPS skipping, I have no idea why it's doing that. It has to be the demo. So looks like this VOD won't go completely without its technical difficulties, but we will still move on. Looks like they have 2 hunters, the boomer and the smoker, setting up outside. Most likely going to set up around that gun table, as most players tend to make a beeline with tunnel vision straight for the gun table, kind of forget about everything else, and are very open to attack for that small little window. You also notice in this game, I do have the script enabled where you can see, or you can differentiate between non-spawn and spawn infected, as the hunter there appears in blue with his name, and the non-spawn players appear in bright white with no name. So you can tell that the boomer and the smoker are not spawned clearly, and the hunter to his left is spawned. And looks like he goes in for a high damage, and he gets Griff with 18. Notice I said high damage this time as opposed to 25. So he's going for a high damage bounce, which he did. Griff picks up an M16, takes out Robert, the hunter up there. Caught him sleeping a little bit. 2 players are down. They need to pick the pace up a little bit. There they go, finally.
Bunch of guns over here.
That pounce that Griff took was probably a bit unnecessary, as there was really no common effect next to him. He just kind of stood there and took it. And it looks like Synesthesia will become the tank here, or Synesthesia, I'm not sure how to pronounce that still. He will become the tank. And it looks like they're definitely not gonna jump down here. That would be suicide as they're trapped in this corner. Looks like they're gonna try to maybe defend right where these rocks slope down. I suppose because it's very hard for the tank to get rocks over there. And if he tries to do that, the rage meter is going to go down very quickly as it is right now. It's probably at 20%, 10%. He's losing control already. This is actually a very good spot, actually. Most teams usually run all the way back, only if they have the 8 of the gas can. Not sure how many Molotovs they have, if any. And we hear Caper, they're giving some orders. I'm not sure if they're mainly using the vent. They have to be, because otherwise there'd be a lot of chatter going on. Hunters go in and try to distract for that boomer there. Boomer gets taken out though. You can see the explosion in the remnants of his body. Red mist in the air. Tank is going in. Molotov goes out. Smoker pulls Francis from behind, takes a little extra damage from the fire. Tank's gonna try to body block here. Can he block Bill in time? No, he can't. Francis does go down. There's actually a hunter bot which incapacitated Francis. Very nice hunter bot. Thank you. They're gonna pick him up with ease, and maybe that's a very good spot to defend from. That forces the tank to really come from one direction, obviously, and they can't really rock him too well. Meaning throw rocks, not rockets, and destroy them. And more FPS lag here. Glorious, glorious FPS lag. Sorry. Boomer spawns on top of the coal train, or whatever it is inside the train. Tries to get a bomb from above. Gets taken out though. 3 players in yellow, 1 in red. I see 3 medkits. Do I see 4? I do see 4 medkits. 1 Molotov on Bill. I don't believe I see 1 set of pills, or 1 bottle of pills on Francis, I believe. Maybe not. It's rotating around too much. Smoker spawns behind. Oh, probably a bad spot to spawn from. They may just Molotov him just for the heck of it as he's in that little crevice. Boomer spawns right where the train curves and just out of range to get blind phase. Ouch. And he gets taken out. And they are literally going to limp to the safe room. Luckily, this is the pill config, and they will likely lose this round in points because there's no additional medkits. So vVv Gaming do what they're supposed to do a lot of damage. They still maintain the lead here. Score now is 1482. I'll just go ahead and write this down so I can remember now. 1482 to 1436. Very close. Oh, that's what this round score was. The total score is 2502 to 2348. We're back for round 3. Pandemic Gaming versus vVv Gaming. The score is 2502 in favor of vVv Gaming. They will be going first. And maybe they're going first. I'm not sure if the CEVO config actually alternates between Survivor and Infected going first. Maybe it does. Actually, it does. Although the Left 4 Dead patch changed it where the winning team always goes first. The CEVO config actually makes it alternate regardless of who's winning. I suppose to just keep it mixed up. So I'm not sure why it's telling me there's a question mark key for my left mouse button, but maybe his spawning key is different from mine. So it says to spawn in, press question mark. Maybe it's question mark. I have no idea. But the score here is 2502 to 2348. Still a close game within 150, 200 points. And it looks like it's a very common attack they get right here in this hallway. It was where they simply went invisible and walked the other way, and kind of baits the boomer and the smoker by setting them both on fire. Very nicely played. What can I say? It was a Cincinnati I can't remember the joke from